I was able to demonstrate the need of a new correctional facility for Georgetown County. And obviously, when you have the care, custody, and control of those even though they're inmates, they're still men, they're still women, they need to be treated accordingly. And you have to have the building and the resources to be able to do that. We have outlived the lifespan of the building that we're in. The infrastructure, the piping, the locks, the wiring, everything, it was built substandard. And we knew that, and our great employees out there have kept a Band-Aid over the problem for years, but we can't do that any longer. So council has listened to the propositions. We're in the process now of actually kicking that ball forward, down the field. We have hired an architect firm out of Rock Hill, Mosley Architects, to actually design the structure. And then we are also in the process of hiring a construction manager at risk. And that'll be the person that is actually on the ground. I don't have the qualification. I can be the police, but I can't build a jail. I can't be a construction manager. And really no one in the county has those qualifications, because we've never built anything of this magnitude in Georgetown County before. So we got to make sure it's done right. So we are going to hire that construction manager at risk, and they'll be on scene, be on scene, making sure that process is done within budget and in a timely manner. And speaking of diversity, when we met, we had about 8 construction manager firms with jail experience reply that, hey, we think we're qualified. We'd like to be in the process. We invited 3 of the 8 that actually qualified. And one of the biggest topics I, as your sheriff, beat home with each of these companies is, it's the biggest financial infrastructure building or project we've ever done. How do local brick masons, how do local contractors get a piece of the pie? And I made every one of them answer that question in detail, because you've got certain brick masons out there. How are they going to get a bond for a $40 million building? You got certain, other laymen, other craftsmen, they can't get a bond for a $40 million building. So what do you have in place in your multi-million-dollar construction manager company to make sure that these mostly minority business owners have a chance to be part of this? So I'm very proud of that. Those are things that'll be advertised in the future once we get further down the road and buildings start. Once we break ground, we'll have job fairs. We'll have locations for these people to come to and have an opportunity, once they show they're qualified, to be able to sign up and get these jobs.
That's great.
And so yes, it's going to cost the taxpayers of Georgetown money, but at the same time, it's going to put money in a lot of local people's pockets.
Well,
can I, before you get your question, let me just go follow. I know you cannot say yet where the new jail is going to go. You told me before we started, you narrowed it down a little bit, but one place you said is not going to go is 8 Oaks Park.
That is correct. It is not going to 8 Oaks Park. It was never going at 8 Oaks Park.
Well, it was mentioned as a location.
Well,
in meetings, it was mentioned as a possible location.
Yes, we have a fantastic county administrator, Miss Angela Christian. Her and I work very closely. And it may have gotten out somehow, but that was just one on a list of many. She's in a short time, she has made herself very knowledgeable of local issues and local opinions. And so kudos to her for that. It was never going to go to 8 Oaks Park.